My bowels had a sweet release. I could feel it everywhere. I had crapped my pants.
Prison. She needs prison.
I kind of have OCD.
You mean OBCD?
Was that your bones?
Yes.
I've been grown. I pay my bills. My bills are paid.
Hey girls. So Beck's been spilling all the tea lately about Amber and their past relationship. And today they revealed something especially nasty.
I would talk to Amber about her hygiene. I tried to convince her to cut her hair to make maintenance easier on both of us, and she refused. I told her to stop wearing the chokers when the dark spots appeared behind her neck, and she told me it wasn't a big deal and that it was fine. I'm not going to go into detail about the smell, but it was brought up to me a lot by everyone around me, and I did have to talk to her about it. Her reaction was usually to blame her depression and how she struggled to clean by herself. Eventually, I stopped asking her to help herself because it wasn't going to happen. It did get a little better when we moved into the apartment with the large walk-in shower, but I did still stand in the bathroom and help until the day we broke up.
No, that's not the nasty I was talking about. Beck also revealed something deeply disturbing.
Amber constantly held over my head that she was the only one with an income. During almost every argument, she would tell me how she pays all the bills and buys all the food, as if that gave her a right to control me, and as if I contributed nothing to her life. I would tell her each time that if she felt that way, I'd gladly go back to working. She'd quickly say, no, I don't want you to do that. And she didn't. She couldn't handle being apart from me for any extended period of time. She needed a caretaker, and that was already my full-time job, and a thankless one. Despite that, and doing what I could to contribute by also being in the vlogs, when she knew full well that I didn't want to be, in order to earn the home I was living in her mind, she would also be sure to take away any money I'd get from other sources. I mentioned this before, but even being seen collecting change would trigger her to question whether I was saving up to leave her. When my mother passed away, me and my siblings received a portion of a settlement from my dad's job that ended up being around $5,000 to $6,000 for each of us. I was not allowed to keep it. She told me that the money had to go into paying the bills and my half of the rent. My mom had plans for when she would have received that money before she passed away. Getting it was bittersweet, and I would have liked to use it in some way to honor her. She wouldn't have wanted Amber to have it, and it really hurt, but she took it anyway. When I told her that I would like to do something with the money, she dismissed it and treated me like I owed it to her, and it wasn't my choice. She said that I couldn't have it because the bills needed to be paid, even though I knew that she was making enough from YouTube to cover bills and rent with no problem.
After some confusion in the comments, Beck had this to say. I saw some confusion in the comments about how she ended up with the money and how she kept it from me. It was a confusing time. I was still grieving, and I had already been feeling beaten down for a while. Amber didn't just take my check or anything. We had a joint bank account that the settlement was deposited in, and she told me to send it to her for all the things she paid for, the bills, the food, the rent, etc., and at first I said no. We fought about it, and eventually I caved because she made me feel like I owed it to her. I transferred the money to her, and I never saw any of it again. I just wanted to be more clear about that because the language wording I used in that section of the video was a bit vague. Thank you all for your support. It really means a lot to me that I can talk to you all about these things. Destiny also took to her community page to announce she's coming back with some tea. She says, "I'm back, did you guys miss me? Watch out for a video and possibly a live stream from me." And when someone suggested she and Beck do a live stream together reacting to Amber's old videos, Destiny says, "Now you know we can't be using girls' videos, ain't trying to get sued over here." If you didn't know, Amber claims she has hired a lawyer. Destiny was flooded with comments telling her to address the Libby situation, and Destiny replied with another community tab post saying, "Hey, y'all, so many comments and questions. First, I do have some new tea and receipts. Second, I have reached out to Beck and we will be doing a live/video together, working out the details soon. Third, I don't feel comfortable speaking on Libby's behalf on my own. I have reached out to her, but she has not responded yet. Please be patient with me as I have just got over the flu and my wife and I are in the middle of moving into our new home." And Beck backed up Destiny's livestream claim by stating that Destiny did in fact reach out to them for a collab and ask their audience what they'd like to see, as the video will be up next month, girls. I want to know what you all think about Destiny reaching out to Libby for comment on the disturbing things that went on when she was around Amber and Destiny, or if you think Libby should be left alone and shouldn't be brought back into the Amberverse. Let me know down below and I'll see you there.